What is going on, guys? So today I'm just going to be showing you how you can drive a car for basically free without losing any money on cars and stuff like that. Obviously there will be an initial investment involved, so if you think this is just a quick hack, no, it's not, right? This is just a smart way of investing money in order for you to get the car paid off without you having to lift a finger. So, for example, we're going to use the 2018 Mercedes-Benz C-Class C300. It's a very reliable car. It's like the starter Mercedes-Benz kind of thing, where people are like, oh, it's a Mercedes, kind of. So they want basically $19,000 for it. Let's just say we're going to negotiate it down to 18. That's $990. Difference, very crappy negotiation, but it is what it is. Let's say your credit score is excellent. I'm just going to be using what I would do personally. So down payment, let's just put $990 because we got rid of that. So basically each month I will have to pay $276. For me, this would be lower because the 72 months on CarGurus is actually meant for around 3.34%. I get a 2.99% for 72 months, but let's just say 275. Very simple, very easily done. So there is a thing called crypto.com. You can basically earn interest on tokens. The USD coin is a coin that is a stable coin, basically. What does this mean? It means that the price fluctuations are not as heavy as, for example, as Doge, Ethereum, Bitcoin, where it skyrockets from like 400 to 2,000 or 4,000 within 3 months, and then from 4,000 to 2,000, because you're like, okay, crap, I don't want to lose money. And the point is just in order to have your monthly payments covered without you having to lift a finger. So for this example, we are not going to be using any CRO stake. Basically, if you want to, you can. I would suggest this option right here, the 4,000. The 40,000 is not worth it. The 400 or less, no. The 4,000, in my opinion, is best because then I get 12% a year instead of 10% a year. So, and you get paid every week, so don't worry about only being paid once a year. So we were going to do the deposit term of 3 months because if you do flexible, you only get 6%. That just means you can take it out anytime. But since we're using USD coin, we're not worried about a crash. 1 month, only 8%, but we don't care. So it's 3 months. So now, for example, this car was $18,000. Let's say you have $20,000 to spend on a car. That basically means you make $2,000 every single year. So it comes out to weekly. A little less when you divide the year by weekly, just due to the fact that a lot of people that they're using the average of is the deposit term, so 3 months. The deposit term, because a lot of people forget it. After 3 months, they forget that it expired, and then it's a couple of weeks, and then they redo it. So that's why this is lower, but we're just going to be going off of this. So obviously, basically 2,000, you're looking at around $190, $180 every single month. Sadly, we're $100 away. So the example I like to use is basically whatever the cost of the car double that, put that into the investment, and that will then pay for the entire car. So for example, if you want an $18,000 car, you need $36,000 invested, because now when you divide this, you're basically looking at around, for some reason, I just forgot how to do math. So I'm just gonna, I just blanked out. So you know what, I dropped out of college, it's fine. $3,600 divided by 12, 300, how did I not get that? So now you have $300 every single month paid to you, and it's paid weekly. So even if we go off the weekly, you cover the car costs very simply. 70 basically times 4, you're looking at the $280, which guess what, is more than what you have. Now the great thing about this is this will never change. Your $36,000 investment will stay $36,000. So the interest you get is basically like building equity. Even though it's a depreciating asset, you're building that equity. So now, for example, since let's say you pay it off, right, within those 72 months, which is basically 6 years, I believe, if I'm not wrong. So that is then, let's say after those 6 years, it's paid off, and you can still sell it for $10,000, right? Let's say $12,000. It's gone down in $7,000 value. So it's a great deal at $6,000 below market. So you're already doing a fantastic thing. So technically, if you go by market evaluation, it'd be $8,000 that you would lose within those 6 years. And I don't think that's worth $9,000 within those 6 years if we go off the 990. So that basically then means within that time frame, you sell it for $12,000, and you still have your $36,000 a month or invested. That does not change for the year. So that means that $12,000 that you then resell the car for, you can then add that on to next time, or you can just use that for yourself, because when you build up that equity and pay that car off, you then just have at that point, you then have an asset, even though it's a depreciating asset, sitting in your garage, which now you can sell and take that money, and then you can either up this to $48,000 or you can do that $12,000 for something else. So that, or you can then, because with the $48,000, guess what? Now you can upgrade to a bigger or better car. So this is basically the very simple method of how I pay. This is a method that I use, so I'm not teaching you bullshit or anything like that. This is a method that I use myself in order to pay for my monthly bills, because I do need consistent income. Since I am self-employed, I need consistent income. I live off of my work that I do, but guess what? If someone doesn't want to sign on and need me to run their Facebook ads, I don't make money then. If they don't need website building, I can't make money. Stock market tanks and I lose money, that's even worse, because I have bills. I have a mortgage, I have car payment, and all of that. Now people are like, if you have so much money, why don't you just pay it off? Why would I pay $100,000 for a car if I can basically get $10,000 every year? But since I have this option right here, I make $12,000. So that is $1,000. I have more invested in this currently, but the point is, my M8 is $997 a month. So this investment, and by the way, that is a $140,000 car. So I don't even have to double that, because I did not finance it, I leased it, but the lease buyback guarantee, on and on and on. So this is, you don't have to finance or lease. It's just you have a lot of different options. The point is, this is why, right? There are perks of financing, there are perks of leasing, and people that are like, buy everything cash. Great, if you have that much cash in order to buy a $200,000 Ferrari and a $1 million house, go for it. I don't, because with $1.2 million, I can do so much more, because I then don't lose that money. The house will go up in value. That car, no, not happening. So this is a method that you can use in order to get your car paid for. This is a method that I use in order to pay for my car and more. And it's very simple, not really risky. Obviously this right here, the CRO, that price fluctuates. That's why you don't want the 40,000. They're sitting at 12 cents currently. So, because right here, that would basically be around a $5,000 investment. Right here, you're looking at a $500 investment. So, not bad whatsoever. And yeah, this is just one way of how you can basically more passive income your life and ease it. And yeah, there is not much more to it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little demonstration. And obviously, you can test this for any cars. You don't have to do the C-Class. I myself am looking at the R8 right now, because that car interests me and I really like it. So, but yeah, that is basically it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and peace out.